friends. Welcome back to the Lovely Stranger Tarot. My name is Jasmine. I'm Pisces Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Scorpio Moon. Yeah, the world is in the hands of coronavirus, and yes, I know a lot of people are living in fear. You can see it on the streets, at least in Germany. People are very fearful. They are now behaving a little bit aggressively, although we can go outside still. It's the official advice to stay at home, to not have any contact. Or limit the contact as much as possible. I guess wherever you are in the world, it's a similar situation. So I was thinking, because I am home at least for the next 2 weeks, because I am changing jobs. This is why, maybe if you are following me for a longer period of time, this is why in a period of time I was not doing that much of filming. And this was why, because I was searching for a new job and now I have it, but it will start in April. So yeah, I'm home and this is the best time actually, because right now, yeah, we're advised to stay home. And this is what I'm doing. And I was thinking, now I have a little bit more time to film for you guys. I will do, of course, a video to spread a little bit of positivity. You know, it's not healthy to only worry, and it's not healthy to only have fear for the future. So I was thinking we need a little bit more positivity in this world, and this short probably video, this is a quick and cute one, I hope, because today's topic is, what shall you do to ease your mind in the lockdown? So when you're home, maybe you're single like me, then yeah, you have to limit your contacts very much so, because you don't have a family at home, and maybe you are home worrying a lot, and I want to prevent that. And I was thinking about, what could you do? Just, count, like, grabbing some ideas. What can you do when you're home? Maybe you're under lockdown, so you cannot leave the house. That you're not going crazy, not to worry too much, that the anxiety and depression will not get you, okay? And I have 4 piles for you today. This is pile number 1. This is the green aventurine. This is pile number 2. This is the raw fluorite. Pile number 3 is an amethyst. And pile number 4 is the red jasper. And in the end of the reading, this is only a few cards. In the end of the reading, I have my precious little jar here, and there are suggestions what you can do. Some are serious, some are not meant to be taken seriously, just, just for fun, just for a little bit positive attitude today. Okay, so yeah, choose your pile, and I will see you there. Bye. Pile number 1, let's see what you could do while you're in lockdown. You have serendipity, truth be told, chop wood, flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. For the tarot, you have, oh, this was the 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands, the Hermit, and Judgment in reverse. Number 1, I think you are worrying pretty much right now with these 2 cards. Maybe you are the ones, like, maybe like, oh, this is punishment or something. What did we do um, within this world, worrying a lot about how this world is going to end. Um, but I think to prevent you for worrying too much, it would be very good if you yeah, if you call maybe a loved one, maybe a friend. If you are like in lockdown with your family, talk to your family, or talk to your family on the phone. Call your mom, call your dad, or call your best friend or Skype. I mean, we are living in the 21st century, so you could use um, video call to talk to your people. I'm sorry if I do that, but my hands are itching because of all the sanitizing. They are so freaking dry. So I'm sorry if that was distracting. Yeah, you have to talk to somebody, okay? With the truth be told, I think you should also talk with somebody about your worries, like maybe with your mom, but make sure that these people are more stable than you are. So maybe asks before you just like talk about the virus, then just ask like, are you okay with that when I talk to you about it? And when they say yes, it's fine, and then you can talk about your worries, like what you're thinking, what you are worrying about, what your anxieties are. um, yes, but I think you have a lucky star. I think you are a person like with the four clothes. I think you are a person that comes out of a situation very well, like every situation. So this situation will not put you down. I think you will get out of that situation really good. So I don't think you have to worry at all. And then you have the chopped wood. So I think you should just go active, okay? Just do something. I mean, I have like the jar. Let's see what they say later. But I think you should go active. You should do something. Maybe just cleaning. With the shop wood there, that's a broomstick. So maybe this is all you have to do, just or maybe look out of the window, this is a window here. I don't know if you can see that. But maybe if you are in a community that you know each other, then maybe talk with other people through the window, okay, or through the balcony. Just talk and be active. So do something. Get your mind off your worries. Just do something. If you maybe have a garden, this is a very good way to get your mind off of everything. Then you have to maybe, I don't know, I'm not a good gardener, but maybe, I don't know, cut the roses down. I don't know if this is too late or too early. Sorry if I get that wrong, but or maybe you have to, I don't know what you can do, like maybe grab the like the other green that's not belonging there and pull it out or something. Do gardening in general. If you have a garden, if you have not a garden and you have access to some flowers, then maybe this is a good opportunity to learn. Like maybe to do bouquets or just like crafting with flowers, that you can hang it on doors or something, or that you do mirrors with flowers, maybe dried flowers if you have access to that. If you still can shop, or maybe you can shop online, then you could do that. Maybe this is an opportunity and has something to do with your life purpose. Who knows? Maybe this is going to be a hobby that you can make money off. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Like I said in the intro, if you did watch that, some of these are serious, like meant to be serious, like really advice of what you should do. But others are just for fun, to bring a light spirit into the reading. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there was one. This. Okay, let's see. What's the advice here? Invent some new cocktails. If you don't drink alcohol, just do it with fruit juice or something. Learn tarot. There are online courses you could do, or I think there are also channels on YouTube that you can look up where they explain every single tarot card. Uh, mm, what did I just write here? Start your. Oh, sorry, start journaling. So if you don't start, like if you don't journal, then maybe this is a good thing. Oh, this is also a good thing, like with truth be told, if you have nobody else, like really nobody, maybe don't, I mean, there are people who don't have friends, or very good friends, close friends, or don't have family, then start journaling, okay? Just put down like every worry you have, like really, like from, like be true, be like tell everything that you have inside, and it will be better, okay? Oh yeah, look at traveling books or sites online. So maybe this will keep off your mind, like when you see like very beautiful beaches and or maybe mountains, like whatever you like, make maybe a list where you want to go within your lifetime. I think this is a good way to distract. If you're a woman, or maybe if you're not, if you're a man, experiment with makeup. So maybe do some cute makeup looks. Maybe wear that bold lipstick. Uh, it doesn't care if nobody sees you, okay? But you see yourself. So I mean, just wear the red lipstick. Rock the red lipstick, or like a really graphic liner, or just do your brows. With maybe in a new way, or just experiment with like really crazy styles, okay? And if you're male, why not? I mean, who says that men don't cannot wear makeup, okay? If you have access to makeup, if you're a man, try something, okay? Maybe this is like what I mean, at least it will be fun, okay? And this is what we want. We don't want to worry all the time, okay? If you have, then cuddle your pets. If you have a cat, a dog, a hamster, a guinea pig, you know, it doesn't matter. Even if you have a lizard. I mean, maybe don't cuddle your tarantulas. I don't think this is good. But if they are cuddleable, then cuddle your pets, okay? They are very soothing, and they are healing, okay? And last but not least, start a blog or a vlog. This is like what I said with the journaling too. If you have nobody, or just because you want to talk, okay, maybe there is nobody you want to talk to, but maybe there is nobody you can talk to, then start a blog or a vlog. You can maybe do YouTube, or just for yourself. Um, you have a laptop, then you can, just like me, use the camera and talk about your worries, about your fears. And I think you only have to get it off your chest, okay? Then it will be better, much better. And yeah, if you can, talk to a loved one and just get your mind off that anxiety, okay? Pile number one, I wish you all the best. Please stay healthy. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hyper number two. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. If you didn't listen to the intro fully, I also have this magical jar here, and there are advices in here. Some are meant to take seriously, some are not meant to take too seriously, and just for a little bit of lighthearted energy. Okay, so let's see. We have time to go. Chaos and conflict in the reverse. Practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Let me see how it went out. I think this. Ace of Swords in reverse. The Two of Wands. And the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, my hands are very itchy because of the washing and this disinfectant all the time, so they are very dry. I'm sorry if that might be gross. Yes, pile number two. Let's see what you have. It's a little bit like in pile number one. I think I don't get so much of anxiety, but I think right now you're a little bit confused. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to think. Um, yeah, but I think you need to go into action, okay? What's weird, and I don't know, it might be resonating for you. We have two cards that are implying movement, okay? Maybe, yeah, I mean the borders are closing, also in Europe. It depends on where you are in the world. Maybe if you still can, then go to maybe your family or somewhere you can feel safe. Um, yeah, right now, I mean, we could still travel here in Germany. We could still travel within the country, but yeah, when you go to another country, sometimes you cannot enter or the flights are canceled or something like that. But when you're, let's say, you're living alone throughout like a few hundred miles away from your hometown or something, and you are like able to move and you don't put anyone in danger, like let's say you have a lot of contact and then you go to your parents who are over 75. I don't recommend that because these are the people who are at risk for like very serious conditions. But let's say you're a young person in college or something, your parents are young, then maybe you want to go home, as you know, as the official advice is still allowing that. Maybe you need to go where you feel safe, okay? So if that applies to you, this might be, yeah, even if it might feel maybe a little bit sneaky, like let's say, I mean, here, yeah, this is the case. Like, actually, you should not leave. Like they say, you should stay home, but like let's say when you take the car and you don't have contact with other people and you're really like careful, keep the distance from other people, wash your hands properly, everything like that, then I think you could go away, like come away with that, okay? But I think what you really need to do is calm down, like collect your mind. I think your mind is really like in confusion right now. I don't see you as much in anxiety as pile number one, but I think you're very confused right now. And I think you need to calm that down. If it's not possible that you, especially when you are alone, if it's not possible when you go home, like to your parents or so, then you need really to calm down, calm your mind. So probably it would be best if you could meditate or like she's doing, like she is practicing. Maybe you are playing an instrument. And I know because I was playing the piano when I was a child, and also when I was younger, not a child, but when I was a teenager, then I would play the guitar. And I knew this was like when I was playing the guitar, that it was almost a meditative state when you're like really practicing and then like 3 hours are passed and you're like, who, what's happening? Okay. And if you're maybe playing an instrument, then focus on practicing, focus on polishing your skills. Also, if you're not doing that, but doing something else, like let's say you are doing like video programming or something like that, then try to get better, like maybe learn something. Like I have the little advices in here too. Maybe some of that will come out. But like you should really put like focus your mind on something. I mean, when you learn something new, then you focus your mind on it, very concentrated. And this is what you really need to do. You need to calm your mind, concentrate, and focus. Okay, or maybe go home. But you know, this is tricky. This is tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay, so let's see the good advices I could have. I think I said it already, but some of them are like, not meant to be seriously. I mean, if you could do it, it's nothing serious, like it's nothing dangerous or something, but it's maybe not meant to take it seriously too much. Okay, so I'll do some for you. So we have a lot. Learn about the history of a foreign country. This is also about learning, like maybe like of a totally different culture. Let's say you live in America and now you learn something about Syria, okay? Like a totally different religion, like a dominating religion, totally different culture, or India. This would also be nice, just learn something. You should eat as healthy as possible. I mean, this is for everybody, but I was thinking like it came to my mind and I heard that. So you should really look at your eating habits. Eat as much vegetables as possible. Don't do much junk food. Hmm. I think I forgot a T. I think it won. Oh no, I cannot read my own handwriting, guys. It says write a song. So maybe you're a magician, a magician. Maybe you are a magician. Maybe you should. Oh, this is what I didn't say. Maybe you should learn some magical tricks. Maybe you can find them, like for the kids, like like funny stuff with cards and shit. I'm sorry. This is not over 18, but yeah, sorry about that. So maybe you should write a song if you are a songwriter. If you are doing music, then maybe you should write your own song. Or like maybe you should learn some magical tricks. This is nice. Oh, write poems. This is the same, like, or not the same, but it's similar. You could write something like a poem, or maybe you can write a poem and this make it into a song. Yeah, call or Skype your friends or family. Okay, maybe this brings you a lot of clarity when you talk maybe to your mom, your dad, or your brother, sister, and this is what calms you down too. Okay, maybe calms your mind and sort your mind out. Learn how to do macrame. This is a crafting like a sort of crafting, okay, where you knot something like you make knots and then you can hang like plants in it, and it really is very very pretty. I think that was in the 70s where this had like a peak, or 80s, and but you can learn it online how you do it. So yeah, learn this and like make very pretty fringes and like like hanging plants, and that's really pretty, really really pretty. If you have, then cuddle your pets, of course. If you have a dog, a cat, uh a horse, maybe not a tarantula, but if you have a lizard, if you have like whoever, a pet, brown bear, cuddle. No, this was a joke. Sorry. Cuddle your pet, okay? Just calm down, cuddle with your pets. I have two pretty cats, so I can cuddle with them, and they are very soothing and loving. Learn tarot. Again, learning. Yeah, there are online courses for tarot, or I think even at YouTube, there are people who are very, very nice and share their wisdom with you and like teach you every single tarot card. Upcycle your old clothes. I hope you can read that because yeah, the lighting is like blinding me here. Um, Upcycle your old clothes. So maybe, I mean, there are also you know, DIYs on YouTube, how to upcycle your clothes. Maybe this is something for you, you know, just like crafting in general. And of course, binge watch my videos. This is one of the advices that's not meant to be taken too seriously, but of course you can, yeah, watch tarot readings, just maybe positive ones. Like, don't do like the very, very dark stuff. Just do the light-hearted tarot readings that bring you positive energy. Okay, so pile number two. I hope you're well. I hope you stay well. I hope you stay healthy. And I will see you next week. Bye. Hi. Welcome, pile number three. You chose the amethyst. And I have some cards for you here as well. If you didn't watch the intro, I also have my magical jar here. And in here are some advices for you what to do. Okay, so you have the cards Imagine, then you have Peace, Energy Healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. You had a lot. They fell out like crazy. You have Heart's Desire. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Oh, funny. I had the feeling of dreaming here. Then creative expressions. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, Temperance, and the Fool. Oh my gosh! Pile number three. You have three major arcana. I think this situation might be a turning point for you in some way. Okay? I think it might put you on a path to your destiny, to your life path. Okay? I um I really get the feeling that this is really big for you. Okay? Because we have the devil here. I think in that situation of this pandemic, I think you will overcome some addictive behavior. And addictive behavior is not necessarily drugs, alcohol. It can be, let's say, negative self-talk, negative perception of the world, um, negative habits that you are doing. But I think you overcome it because right next to the devil we have the temperance card, and this is like the exact uh, opposite in a way, but it still mirrors the devil. Okay, I think you um oh, I'm sorry, this is my cat if you hear that. um I think you are putting temperance on the place of the devil, just like that. Okay, I think you're exchanging the devil with temperance. I have the feeling like that you are coming into a state of balance within that situation, whereas before you were in a state of not knowing, maybe in a place of a little bit like maybe darker place or a place of feeling chained, and this situation maybe frees you. I have the feeling like this is a freeing thing for you. I don't get anxiety or something like that, like negative at all. Maybe you are very spiritual. Maybe you're just finding your spirituality in that pandemic, and that put you on a new path. Okay, something new begins here, a leap of faith that you will take. Okay, and just like I said, when I got the Imagine card, then I was like, oh, I think part number three needs to dream big. You know, you need to imagine your world, imagine your path. And then you got, which one was it? The Heart's Desire card. Okay. And I think this is a time for you to put your mindset straight and to set the first steps of your new path, of your life purpose. Okay. It says here the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So I think this is right now a time for you to manifest, okay, or to set the first bricks of this manifestation. Okay. I'm sorry. Um, I think you are right now just imagining how the world is supposed to be, or how your world is supposed to be. And this is what will come to reality after the world goes back to normal, okay? Yes, and then you have the peace card with the energy healing here. And I think what you are supposed to do right now is meditate. And maybe you are a natural born healer. What does it say? Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Maybe maybe you are starting to send out your vibrations into the world, okay? Your loving vibrations, you raise the frequency, you know, with a lot of spiritual people that are trying to stay positive and raise the vibration of this world right now. And maybe you put your energy in that pool too. And this is what heals the energy of our world right now. Okay. And what you also should do is do something creative, okay? Yes, right now you need to dream, maybe meditate, like come to peace, calm your mind, collect yourself, but still, I mean, maybe you can do that. You can put some nice music and then you maybe paint, or maybe you play the piano and you play music, and but you need to express yourself creatively. I think this will calm your mind even more and make you a lot more focused on your purpose. Okay, so let's see what the advices are for you. This is like a very calm and collected pile here. So I don't feel any. Whew, and one more. I don't feel any negativity at all here. So, I apologize. My neighbors are very loud. Yeah, eat as healthy as possible. Of course, you know, you need to nurture yourself. You need to nurture your soul as well as your body. You need nutrients, vitamins. Eat as fresh as possible if you have access to fresh meals, okay? Learn how to draw manga. So with a creative expression, maybe yeah, there are online courses, or you can you can look it up online how to manga being drawn. Maybe this is something that you enjoy, like reading manga, and maybe this would be an creative expression that you would like. Okay. Search for places you want to visit. This is playing with the Imagine card. So maybe when you're searching for places you want to visit, like beaches or like let's say cities, like they will inspire you and they will like make your imagination even bigger. Okay, they are just inspirations for you to imagine. see what's next. Cuddle your pets. Everybody had cuddle your pets, and this is so true. If you have pets, then cuddle them, play with them. You know, they are so soothing and so loving. They are raising our vibrations naturally. Like I have two cats. When they purr and when they are lying, you know, my one cat lay here and the other in my lap earlier. And, you know, I feel so much better. You know, you just feel loved, and this is raising the vibration, of course. Sing and dance, of course. You know, you can put some nice music, loud or not so loud, but you can sing along, you can dance to it. You know, I mean, who is not happier when you play Beyonce, Single Ladies, really loud and dance to it and sing along, okay? And this is like raising your vibration as crazy. Ooh, learn EFT tapping, okay? I don't know if you already heard of that. This is a healing. Oh, yeah, this is maybe your energy healing. Maybe this is where you can work. I mean, right now you can only do it on yourself, but this is maybe how you perfect this craft, because EFT tapping is you tap some points on your body, like here and here, and yeah, and then you can release anxiety and trauma. This is very effective and it helps like ASAP. And yeah, maybe this is what you need to learn and how you help people. Then write poems. Yeah, maybe this is a creative expression that would very suit you. And this will, I mean, you can you know, your imagine is trained too. Okay, when you're writing something, then you imagine something, and this is how you train it. It's like a muscle. Okay, everybody's creative, everybody can imagine things, or at least no, last but not least, write a song. This is also like a creative expression that is you know, what trains your imagination, and what how you can express yourself very, very well. Okay, so part number 3, I hope this resonated. Please stay safe, take care of yourself, and yes, stay healthy. Okay, and I will see you next week. Bye. Last but not least, hi, pile number 4. I drew you some cards. If you have not watched the intro, I have this magical jar here, and there are some advices in here for you. Some are to take seriously, some are not to take too seriously, and they are just meant to raise the vibration a little bit. And yes, let's see what you could do to ease your mind while in a lockdown, or while you're home at home office or something like that. Okay, we have why, TikTok. I mean, maybe you should do TikTok. You have animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's work. Then we have artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Then you have the Queen of Cups, the the Knight of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Let's see. Of course, um, I have like I have one card in here that says cuddle your pets, and every other group got this. I'm almost sure it will come out again because you have the animals card. So I think if you have animals, then cuddle them, play with them, nourish them. You know, I was working actually until yesterday. This is the first time I'm home, and or first day. And from my window in the office, I could look at like a place where they do agility with horses. So maybe something like that. When you have like a horse, when you have a farm or access to a horse, access to a farm, you can ride a horse, like horseback riding, or you can visit some animals. I mean, like this is usually not transferable if even if you have had corona like and you didn't know it, then it's probably not transferable on animals. So you can play with animals, do sports with animals, something like that. Of course, um, with the artist card, then you do something artistic. Maybe you're a painter, or maybe you will try to paint, try to write, like, you know, I mean, let's see what comes out later. But of course, you need some creative expression, okay? So you have to find something. If you're not doing something artistic yet, then you have to find something where you can put your emotions out there in a creative way, okay? I think you have to be very nourishing. Maybe you are a mom, or maybe you're just a cat mom, dog mom. But I think you need to be in that energy right now, that you are nurturing other people. I think you do that very much so, okay? And I think you take your time and don't rush anything. Maybe you have the feeling that, like, maybe you're very impatient, and maybe you fight with a lot of people. Like maybe you are younger and you are in lockdown with your family or something, then maybe you will get impatient very much and you start to argue with your loved ones. But don't do that, okay? Um, it's better that you hold on to your family, okay? It's you need to stand strong together, okay? This is your foundation and you have to hold on onto them, okay? You have to be um, loving and nurturing in that situation. Okay, this is what you should do right now. And yeah, maybe if you need to distract yourself, then research something. Like I also have some advices here. Maybe they come out for you, and research something online or read books. I mean, there are really good books outside. If you have access to books, if you have some books lying around, maybe from your husband, your boyfriend, that you didn't read already, then research, go to the ground of the things, okay? Maybe even research like how uh, pandemics spread or something, but not like to make you anxious, but just like do the scientific side of how a virus is reproducing or something like that. You need to be a little bit more head centered, I would say, not fear based. Just do a logical approach to things. Okay, this is what I want to say. And don't be too um, rigid. Okay, don't be too rigid with other people. I see you might be doing that, but don't be. Okay. And you have another card of like being a little bit rigid. I think you need to be clear that this will go, this will go away. We don't know how long it will take, okay? But this shall pass too, okay? And nothing can last forever. And even if it feels like this right now, nothing will go on forever, okay? So please be a little bit more soft, a little bit, maybe do like a little bit of a logical approach and try to search something that where you can express yourself creatively, okay? And now we come to the advices here in my magical jar. So let's see what we have for you. And this one. Okay, let's see what we got here. Spring clean. So maybe if you are feeling like very nervous, then just try to clean the windows, clean, like declutter, clean out the old dust, also behind the desk, clean everything, like just keep busy, okay? Start journaling. So, yeah, this is a good way to focus yourself, focus your mind, and sort out your feelings. Okay. If you feel very nervous, it almost feels like, yeah, you have an inner nervousness. Yes, I think in a nervousness to me. So I think sitting down and journaling down your feelings, and in a journal you can be totally honest, what you should not do with the other people, but in a journal you could just, like, everything sucks. My family sucks, my children suck, my husband. You can be very raw in a journal, okay? What you should not do with people, like, into their face, but you could be very honest in your journal, and this might calm you down, okay? Because you have it out of the system. Okay. This is binge watch my videos. Of course you should. Always, not only in that situation. This is like an advice that is not meant to be taken too seriously, but of course, what is serious, like, watch some lighthearted tarot reads, something that will keep your spirit up, and like, let's say, like, what do they love about me, or something, just like things that like lift your spirit, okay? Learn about the history of a foreign country. That is what ties in with the why. And this is, did I say that? No, I think I said it in the other pile. But yeah, maybe let's say you are living in China. Then you learn something about Belgium. Just like what I want to say, learn something really new to you. Just, learn something from the scratch. Like, let's say if you're living in China and you are I don't think people in China can watch me. But let's say you are living in Korea, okay? And in Korea, and you are now learning something about Belgium, okay? And then you learn, like, how it was founded, you know, um, who are the people, like the politics, the culture, everything, okay? And because it's just to rewire your brain to learn something new, okay? And to take your mind off of worries, okay? Sage your space or do a ritual. If you're into that, you can do that. You can do like a cleaning ritual, like saging your rooms. You can take a bath, like cleaning yourself, so that everything, like especially vibrationally, is very clean, and you can do a new, like a clean slate, okay? And start something new, let's say. Cook something different. You can phrase it. Okay, even if you're alone, then uh, I said difficult. So even if you're single, then cook something that you never have cooked before, that you never was thinking about that you could do it, because oh, this is so complicated, and this is so much steps or something. Don't matter, okay? Just, even if it takes 5 hours, you have the time, okay? You're home. So just do something that you never would have thought that you ever cook it. Like, do, I don't know if coq au vin is like, comes to my mind if this is very difficult, but maybe just do something that you always wanted to cook, but thought this is too difficult. And even if you're single, like me, you can make, like, even if it says like it's four portions or something, you can freeze it, okay? So you can make it just to spend the day with something productive, okay? And you can eat 4 times of it. Eat as healthy as possible. This ties in with cook something different or difficult. I mean, maybe, yeah, try to eat as healthy as possible. If you have access to fresh vegetables and fruits, please eat them. This goes for everybody, of course, but especially in that situation, this helps to keep your mind clean too. Baking, I think you're very very you're foodie, I think. Bake something. This goes like the same. You can freeze it, okay? Maybe do even like a really nice cake with layers and everything. You can freeze it. You can eat it later, or maybe if you're healthy, you can give it away or something. I mean, right now this is not so yeah, not preferably, but you could freeze it and then you can defrost it later and share it with your friends, okay? So do that. Paint your toenails, this is like, this could be an artistic expression, okay? If you maybe never do this, okay? Maybe, I mean, of course, it depends on how, my cat is unhappy because I'm doing this reading. It depends. Maybe you never do that because you think like, I don't know if I can do it. It doesn't matter. Nobody will see it. Okay. So just do something different that you usually don't do. Or maybe if you think like, no, nobody will see that. Like, of course I did that often, but nobody will see. You will see. So this will raise your vibration. Okay. Learn how to do macrame. This is like a craft, handcraft, okay? So look that up. And this is very pretty. You can do very pretty fringes and stuff with that technique. And yeah, maybe you have access to the strings. You need strings for that. And yeah, look that up. And maybe this is a new hobby that you could approach, okay? And last but not least, upcycle your old clothes. This is also something creative. You don't need to have a lot. You only need, like, let's say, an old shirt or an old trousers. And there are a lot of videos on YouTube that show you how you can upcycle an old shirt or an old trousers or something like that. And maybe this is something that how you can express yourself, okay? And you are the only pile who hadn't have the cuddle your pets. I'm very disappointed. But still, pile number four. I hope you find that some fun and some lighthearted energy for you. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of others. And please stay healthy. Okay, I will see you next week. Bye.